Yeah, so, um, yeah, I'm trying to think of the best way to say this because I don't want to offend anybody. But basically, no, but I mean, like, because what I'm saying is kind of, I don't know, it's a bit deep, but you know, this idea of like us all being one. I understand where you're coming from, in the sense of us being different. But I feel like some of the things that I've heard today, we've not necessarily gone into as much depth into how different we all are, like among black people. Because actually, like you mentioned the difference between black men and women in education. But actually, you can break that down further between Africans and Caribbeans in education. And when you look at like men in society, I grew up in Tottenham, and I've got a lot of friends that are like road, you know, still in road, been in prison, out of prison. And actually, I've been in some deep conversations about emotions with roadman. You know what I mean? We've been in conversations with people like Jamal, etc., who are like been in and out of prison, and in discussions we've sat and expressed like people's feelings and that kind of stuff. And I think it goes back to what you were saying with tribes, because actually the tribes exist, but we're in a society where those tribes are now in gangs, as opposed to like being constructive, you know,
communities.
Communities.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? But those things still happen. You know, like Mandem still open up to Mandem, but just their Mandem. So we won't necessarily see like a lot of these black brothers expressing themselves because they don't express themselves to us, but brothers are still expressing themselves to each other. And I think like the last thing I'm gonna say is like this idea of intelligence, you know, and like kind of what it means to like even be intelligent in the UK, because a lot of what it means to be intelligent in the UK means conforming to a system. You know what I mean? I've done it. I've worked in corporate environments. I'm still in a corporate environment. But for me to do that, it means that I have to conform to a system that I don't necessarily agree with. So it's like we're saying like, you know, a lot of these black brothers on road are dumbing themselves down, not necessarily being intelligent. What does it mean to be intelligent? Does it mean them conforming to a system which is racist? You know what I mean? Actually, in society, these people, the brothers who are almost not conforming to that and being the stereotype, or almost being the most defiant against that system, just for another perspective on it. You know what I mean? So actually, they're taking a stance of like, in my opinion, the kind of defiance that is gonna lead to revolution at some point. Yeah.
Yeah. Nah. Good. Oh wow, we were clapping to that, yeah.